Hello guys, today we are going to discuss about the sorting algorithms, and in sorting algorithms we are going to see about the insertion sort. So what is insertion sort? Insertion sort is basically a comparison based algorithm. That is, for example, if we take an array which has 8 elements, we compare the elements and we will obtain a sorted array. This is how the insertion sort works. And the element to be sorted will be inserted or it will be swapped, hence the name gives the insertion sort. And the disadvantage of insertion sort is the algorithm is not suitable for a huge number of data sets, as its average and worst case complexity goes with the O of n squared, and n is the number of items. So let's get more deeper with the insertion sort. The procedure of insertion sort is very simple and it very understanding. So first step, we are going to take an unsorted array. Of course, it should be unsorted because we need not sort a sorted array. So we'll take an unsorted array. Second, it starts comparing the elements and it starts from the beginning and it keeps on comparing and it checks if it is in ascending order or not. If it is already in ascending order, the swapping does not happen, it moves ahead and compares. If it is not in the ascending order, it will swap. The process goes on until we get the sorted array. This is what the 7 steps describe. So before we go to the manual working, it is my advice to take a pen and a paper and follow with me. Hope you guys are ready with your pen, paper and all that. So this is the example which we are going to discuss. We have an array with elements of numbering 8, 24, 13, 9, 64, 7, 23, 34 and 47. We have 8 elements here. And for this array, we are going to compare each and every element separately. And our first step will be, we'll start with 24 and 13. We are going to compare this. From this, what we are knowing, it is not in sorted thing because 24 is greater, so 24 will go here and 13 will come here. So this will be our next step. See, 13 is here and 24 is here. Next, what we are going to compare is 24 and 9. So after comparing 24 and 9, it is unsorted. So what we are going to do is 24 will be here and 9 we will move here. So this is how it is moved, 9 and 24. Now it is very clear that again here comes an unsorted array. So what we are going to do is 9 will go to the starting and 13 will go to the second. 9, 13, 24. Now we have this sorted, 9, 13 and 24. Then we are going to check 24 and 64. Yes, it is sorted. 24 and 64 is sorted. So my next step will be comparing 64 and 7. Comparing 64 and 7, 7 will move here and 64 will be here. It is very clear that 24 and 7 are not sorted. So 24 and 7 I am comparing, so that 7 will be here and 24 will be here, like this. Again it is not sorted. So 7 and 13. Again if we see 7 and 9 are not sorted. So 7 and it becomes 9. Next step, we can say that 7, 9, 13, 24. It is perfectly sorted and it need not have any more comparisons between them. So next we are going to compare 64 and 23. So 23 will go here and 64 will be swapped here. But again if you see, we have 24 and 23, that is 24 and 23. It will be unsorted. So we are going to replace 23, 24. which clearly gives the starting 5 elements in a sorted array: 7, 9, 13, 23, 24. Like this. It is perfectly sorted. So next we are going to compare 24 and 64 for further verification. It is sorted, we need not disturb them. So next comparison will be on 64 and 34, like this. 64 and 34 are compared, so 34 will be placed here and 64 will be placed here. So like this. Then finally we go for 64 and 47 comparison. So 47 will be here and 64 will be placed here. Final step, we get this fully sorted array: 7, 9, 13, 23, 24, 34, 47, 64. This is the sorted array. So this is how the insertion sort works. As we previously discussed the disadvantages, after working you could have more vision, you could have got the more vision over the insertion sort, and it is very easy, and it is my advice to work out with more examples. Don't stick with the one example and think you understood. Please be working out with the more examples, which gives you more and more clear view on insertion sort. Thank you so much for listening, and hope you guys are clear with the concept. Thank you.